Anji class, so welcome you all in first lecture of chapter motion, class 9. So motion is a very familiar word to you all, ठीक है ना? आप सबको पता है मोशन क्या होता है, ठीक है? बट आज हम इसको थोड़ा सा डिटेल में फिजिक्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से स्टडी करेंगे, ठीक है? तो देखिए मोशन, so you can say any object change if change its position with respect to time or surrounding is called motion. ठीक है ना? If an object change its position with respect to time or with respect to surrounding, that is known as motion. Okay. Similarly, the opposite of motion you can say, if the object do not change its position its position with respect to time or surrounding. Okay, for example, beta, you are suppose you are at this place. Okay, let me explain on board that here is a person is at point A at 9 a.m. Okay, and after 5 minutes the person is at point B. The person reaches over here. ठीक है ना? So now the position of the person is changed from point A to point B. ठीक है ना? So now beta, I just tell you a word with respect to time or with respect to surrounding. It means we have to measure the position of an object with respect to a reference point, with respect to a particular point. For example, beta, initially suppose I am measuring the position of this person, from this point O, and I am saying the person is 5 meters away from point O. So what is this O? This O is a reference point. A new word for you. Reference point, or you can say it's a standard point which is used to measure the position of a body. अब मुझे इस ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन बतानी है, तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि वो यहाँ से 5 मीटर दूर है. तो this point is considered as a reference point, or you can say this point is considered as a standard point which is used to measure the position. Which you can say this point can be considered as a starting point from where we measure the distance of the person. Now, beta, after 5 minutes, the person reaches at this point, which is 10 meter away, again from the same point O. It means the person changed its position. Definitely, initially the person is 5 meter away at point A. Now the person is 10 meter away. Now the person changed its position. So you can say during this time interval of 5 minutes, the person is in the state of motion. So in terms of physics, what you can say, if a body change its position with respect to time or with respect to surrounding, just look at the marker, beta. The marker is in the state of motion because initially the marker is over here. Now the position of marker as compared to this point is suppose only 10 centimeter, for example. But now the position is changed more. It's more than 10 centimeter. It means the marker is in the state of motion when I take the marker from this point 1 to point 2. मैं फिर बता रहा हूँ, when I take this marker from point 1 to point 2, marker is in the state of motion because the position of marker is going to be changed. So definitely any object is said to be in the state of motion or in the state of rest Motion if the body change its position with respect to time or with respect to surrounding, and rest if the body do not change. For example, beta, if the person is remain at this point, suppose at 9 a.m. the person is here, and at 9:05 a.m. the person remain at the same point A. So time is changing. It takes 5 minutes, and the person stand there only. वो वहीं खड़ा है. So the position, you can see the position do not change. It means at that time we can see the body is in the state of rest. So just take a screenshot, but if you want, I repeat once again. Motion means a body change its position with respect to time or surrounding. Okay, let's one more example, beta. Suppose beta, this is a tree. Okay, suppose this is a tree, and here is your bus. Okay, now with respect to tree, the bus after certain time reaches at this place. The bus reaches over here. So the position of bus is changed with respect to this tree, because tree is not change its position, it remains at there. So tree can be considered as a reference point. So I just write here the reference point. So what is reference point? A point or a standard a point or a standard which is used to measure the position of a body. ठीक है ना? Reference point is a point or a standard which is used to measure the position of a body, that is known as your reference point. So in this example, the tree is your reference point, and because the bus changes its position, it takes some time. It may be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, doesn't matter. So it takes some time. So it means the bus is in the state of motion. So this is, you can say, about motion and rest, and also about reference point. Okay. So let's come to the next. This is all about motion. I repeat, beta. If a body changes its position, then it is said to be in motion. If body do not change its position, then it is rest. And if a body, reference point means a point or a standard which is used to measure the position of a body. Okay. So now, next beta, next is physical quantity. Actually, physical quantity. So beta, actually in this chapter we are going to discuss few physical quantity like speed, velocity, distance, displacement, acceleration, velocity. All these things we are going to discuss in this chapter. So before that, I would like to tell you what is a physical quantity. So any quantity which can be measured, which can be calculated, okay, that is known as physical quantity. Any quantity that can be measured or calculated called physical quantity. Like you can say, like distance, displacement, okay, mass, length, and so on. There are so many other physical quantity which can be measured. Okay, so that is your physical quantity. Okay, now I divide. Okay, one more thing, beta. I tell you about reference point. In some books it is found that is origin. ठीक है ना? Reference point की जगह origin भी मिलेगा. So the meaning is same. Origin is a point which can be considered as a standard point or a reference point from where we are going to measure the position of a body. Okay, that is also known as your origin, reference point. They both are same. Okay, next beta, scalar and vector. So we divide all physical quantity in two types. I repeat beta, we divide all physical quantity in two types. First one is scalar quantity and second one is vector quantity. So scalar quantity means all those physical quantity which are having magnitude only, ठीक है ना, जिसके पास सिर्फ क्या हो, only magnitude they have. Now the question arises, what is this magnitude? Magnitude is numerical value of a term. Like I am saying that speed of a body is 30 meter per second. So what is this 30? 30 is numerical value. 30 is numerical value. Similarly, I am saying that a person is moving from point A to B and travel a distance of 5 meters. So what is this 5? Magnitude. So numerical value of a term, that is known as its magnitude. So all those physical quantity which are having only magnitude, जिनके पास सिर्फ क्या हो, only magnitude, they are called scalar quantity. And vector quantity are those physical quantity which are having magnitude as well direction, called vector quantity. So any physical quantity which are having magnitude as well as direction, that is known as vector quantity. For example, I am saying that object is moving with 20 meter per second in north direction. Now in this term we know the magnitude part is 20, this meter per second is the unit and north is the direction. So here we have magnitude as well as direction. This is known as vector quantity. In case of scalar, you can see the body is moving with 20 meter per second. So this is only magnitude part. So this is your scalar quantity and this is your vector quantity. So I repeat again beta. First of all, we discussed about motion. What is motion? If a body is said to be change its position with respect to time or with respect to surrounding, that is called motion. Or rest, it means a body do not change its position with respect to time or surrounding. Reference is a standard point, or you can say reference is a origin point from where we start the measurement of position of a particular body. ठीक है ना, जहाँ से हम किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन को मेजर करते हैं. And next beta, I am telling you about physical quantity. Those quantity which can be measured, they are known as physical quantity. And we have two categories, scalar and vector. So all those physical quantity which are having only magnitude, they are called scalar. Like you can say speed. Yes, speed is a scalar quantity. Distance is also a scalar quantity, because distance we are writing 20 meter. Okay, and displacement, vector quantity are those which are having magnitude as well as direction. Okay, that is known as vector quantity. Like velocity, we will discuss about velocity in our next lectures. Still now you just get to know that they are having magnitude as well as direction. That is known as velocity, or you can say displacement. They both terms we discuss in our next lectures, velocity and displacement. Then you get to know much better about them. So velocity and displacement, they are known as vector quantity. I am just telling you few examples of them. The main thing is they are having magnitude as well as direction. Okay.